Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with another episode of Mandalorian. This is episode 4 of season 1. The last episode ended off with a huge bang. We see all the Mandalorians band together. I like that they have like this religion about battle or war, I guess. They can't take their helmets off, and they only go out one at a time or something to that effect, so you can't see how many of them there are. But at the end there, they had to back up the Mandalorian, so you basically see how many of them there are. All the Mandalorians flew in. You had like the big diesel looking guy that could shoot everybody up with like the Gatling gun looking laser. Carl Weathers is still alive. He turned on the Mandalorian, but what do you expect? They're ruthless bounty hunters, so that doesn't surprise me. In the comments, they said, do you think the Mandalorian purposely shot him there, knowing that's where he was holding the Beskar, and the Beskar deflects anything, so maybe that's why? I could definitely see that being the case, because the Mandalorian is an ace shot, and it could be that deep, and I want it to be that deep, and I hope that guy is right that said that in the comments. I'm just going to jump into the next one, guys. I want to see what's happening. It'll be up on Patreon in full, and then a chop up one-parter on the channel. I've been struggling with the edits on The Mandalorian, but hopefully it works out, and I get it out today. This is episode 4, season 1, Mandalorian. It's gonna be violent. I hope it's an AT Walker over the trees. Choo-choo-choo, choo-choo-choo. Yeah. I don't want to see people die, but I want to see. What is this? So what are they, like raiders? Maybe that was his mom? Look at that freaking baby.
Stop touching things. You ready to lay low and stretch your legs for a couple of months, you little womp rat?
Womp
Nobody's
rat.
gonna find us here.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So maybe he'll help them out. Take on that army of raiders.
Don't touch anything. I'll find us some lodging, and I'll come back for you.
He reminds me of like a mix between a Mogwai and Yoda. He already didn't stay.
What the hell? Come on.
Don't do this to me. All armored up. I love it. Little baby Yoda walking around with him. This is great. That's just Oh, there's the, what's her name? UFC fighter girl. Gina Carano.
When did she arrive?
I've seen her here for the last week or so.
I think he's asking how long she's been there so he could see if he's there, she's there for
Keep an eye on the
him.
kid.
Oh, Jesus. She was in Deadpool. He uses that in every episode. Whoa. Is that Baby Yoda? Yes, I love it.
Saw most of my action mopping up after Endor. They wanted it fast and quiet. They'd send us in on the drop ships. Look, I knew you were Guild. I figured you'd had a fob on me. That's why I came at you so hard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But unless you want to go another round, one of us is going to have to move on, and I was here first.
Looks like this planet's taken.
Excuse me, sir?
I think they're going to
Something
ask
I
him
can
for
help you
help because
with.
they keep getting raided.
Raiders.
We have money.
Yes, I
So you
do.
think I'm some kind of mercenary?
You are a Mandalorian, right?
This is everything we have. We'll give you more after the next harvest.
You have lodging.
Yeah.
He can
Absolutely.
hide out there.
Good. Come up and help.
Oh, and now he'll pay her.
Ready for round 2? We're a deterrent. I can't imagine there's anything living in these trees that an ex-shock trooper couldn't handle.
Fair enough.
I hope this is comfortable for you. I'm sorry that all we have is the barn.
Are you hungry?
How long has it been since you've taken that off? I mean, in front of someone else.
I wasn't much older than they are.
You haven't shown your face to anyone since you were a kid?
No. I was Happy that they took me in.
Let us know if there's anything you need.
Oh, taking a risk. What if the kids turn around and look? Amazing baby Yoda.
And something big sheared off those branches.
ATST.
Oh,
Imperial Walker.
What is that?
The armored walker with 2 enormous guns that you knew about and didn't tell us.
Give us a chance.
I've seen that thing take out entire companies of soldiers in a matter of minutes.
You cannot fight that thing.
Unless we show them how. Cara Dune here was a veteran. She was a drop soldier for the rebellion.
Cara Dune.
She's gonna lay out a plan for you, so listen carefully.
We're gonna need to dig real deep, right here, so that when it steps in, it drops.
I'm gonna need you to cut down trees and build barricades along these edges. Who knows how to shoot?
so he's bringing out his whole arsenal.
Ready, run! There you go. More! Reset!
When we return, we're coming in hot.
We'll be ready.
Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. Uh-oh, here we go. How far are they from the camp? Yeah, so they built the barricade, so he has to go right down that funnel.
Once that thing steps into the pond, it's going down! It stopped.
It's gonna shoot that.
Stop it! Open fire!
Is someone controlling it? Why does it seem like it has a mind of its own?
I'll cover you.
Come to mama.
Throw one of the bombs in it. Oh, right inside. There we go.
Was that the plan?
Something like that.
Is he gonna spit it out?
He's very happy here.
He is.
So what happens if you take that thing off? They come after you and kill you?
You just can't ever put it back on again.
So you can slip off the helmet and settle down with that beautiful young widow and raise your kid sitting here sipping spotchka?
It's too much action for a backwater town like this. Word travels fast. That's no life for a kid. I did my job. He's safe. Better chance at a life.
It's gonna break his little heart.
Who's this? Oh, we got some kind of bounty hunter.
He's happy here.
What about you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who is it?
I will look after him as one of my own.
I was like, did it tell me they just killed Baby Yoda? My god, I literally thought they might have just killed Baby
Who's he
Yoda.
tracking?
The kid.
Because they were making him so happy and peaceful, I was like, oh my god, this is going to turn
Are
for
you
the
sure
worst.
you don't want to escort until our paths cross?
Till our paths cross.
But here's the thing. The other bounty hunters aren't going to know that Baby Yoda and him left. Are they going to come back and like murder half the village? Another very good episode, guys. They definitely throw nostalgic things in there every episode. This time we got an ATST. It appeared to be operating very oddly, though, almost like it had a mind of its own. It was almost acting like it had emotions or something. And we didn't see anybody inside of it. Is there a way they got the ATSTs to operate themselves? I don't get that. But we see a village. I feel like it was very reminiscent of his growing up and his type of village. It looked a lot like his mother, unless I'm completely wrong. So maybe he felt like something like he owed them because it reminded him of his growing up. All I know is Gina Carano even said, I think they said her name was Laura Dune, but she was basically saying you could settle down and just give up. But then he was going to let the Baby Yoda stay, and we find out the bounty hunters know their location. The raiders must have spread the word. He did say a couple weeks went by when he was talking to Gina Carano. So all I know is another very cool episode. All of the episodes were great. So it's really hard to rank them at this point. It did say Bryce Dallas Howard directed this episode. That was kind of cool. Didn't know that. I'm pretty sure there's only 8 episodes this season, though, so this makes it the halfway point. We basically see that Yoda is walking on his own now. He doesn't need the pod anymore. I don't know if he ever needed the pod. He seems to be learning to walk very quickly now that they're on this adventure. All I know is I love everything about it. Very cool stuff. Can't wait to get into episode 5. They basically had like a self-contained little story here. They basically saved the village, they were going to leave him, and then they moved on. Gina Carano hopefully will become a staple on the show. I really enjoyed her character. Her acting was very good. Just curious to see where it goes from here, guys. So you guys let me know what you think. Comments down below, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.